My one goal in this video is to explain to you in detail on why you may be facing so many ups and downs inside your business and exactly what you can do to finally overcome that and build some stability that you've been desiring for some time now. The best way to do that though is for me to actually walk you through the mistakes I've made over the last few years and share with you all the ups and downs I've been through and finally explain to you how I overcame that as someone that was struggling with this for years. And make sure you stay to the end of this video because the last tip is actually the most important. So for me, my entrepreneur journey started back in late 2020 when I decided to take on the roles of an affiliate marketer. If you don't know what affiliate marketing is, basically it's you promoting a product or service, and every person that purchases through your link, you earn a commission or a percentage of that sale. That's all affiliate marketing is. And I was able to start back in 2020, right when TikTok was just starting to become a little bit popular. And I started posting content consistently for quite some time. And from 2020 to about midway through 2021, I started to really grow my affiliate marketing business. Affiliate marketing was going so well, I actually earned a plaque here from one of the affiliate partners I was an affiliate for. This plaque is for earning over $10,000 in commissions. I actually ended up earning a little over about $80,000 with that one affiliate partner. And it was a pretty fun experience. And I was making a lot of money while still working a full-time job and also still in college as well. Now, shortly into my affiliate marketing journey, I was actually able to make about $5,000 to $8,000 a month. And then I got as much as about $10,000 to $12,000 a month. And within about 5 to 6 months, I decided to quit my full-time banking job and go all in affiliate marketing. And it was one of the best experiences ever. Shortly after that, purchased a 2021 Tesla Model 3, and life was going pretty well and I was pretty excited until I faced one of my first roadblocks. So at the time, I was earning a lot of my affiliate commissions through TikTok and Instagram. And then over a period of time, I started to see my organic following dwindle down more and more because I was only posting short form content. I was only getting commissions through the organic content I was creating on social media. So the first dip that I faced was that my organic following that I was building wasn't really in tune with me. I was just really growing an audience or a big pool of people that just wanted to learn how to make money online. And they didn't really care for me at all. I didn't really share my personal story too much. So as my organic following started to dwindle, so was my monthly income. And I needed to make a pivot because I quit my job. I'm in college now still. So one of the first things that I did was try to pivot into another field. And this presents the first kind of reason why you may be facing so many dips. It's not understanding what is ahead on the journey that you're currently taking. Right? So for the most part, right, a lot of us are newer in this life of business, entrepreneurship. So when you're taking these first few steps, one of the main things that you're going to have to learn quickly is that you're going to be faced with roadblocks you were never expecting. I at the time wasn't expecting my organic following would dwindle at all. I just started to see it slowly die down as time went down. And I personally thought I was under the belief that, man, I have this following, it's just only going to go up from here. And I wasn't expecting and I wasn't anticipating that your organic reach isn't going to always be at a peak level and a peak performance forever. So the first lesson here is just understanding that the journey you're taking will be presented with unfamiliar roadblocks. You just have to be mentally prepared to face that and be precautious during your journey. So I'm moving now into a new field, right? I took my skills from affiliate marketing where I learned how to build funnels, email marketing, organic marketing, sales. Now I'm pivoting into what I would call at this time my very first ever coaching offer with my current business partner, Trevor. So back in September 2021, we decided to launch our first ever coaching product and service that showed other people how to launch their affiliate marketing business. I just made almost 6 figures in a few months with affiliate marketing. I felt pretty confident in my ability to coach people on how to do affiliate marketing and how to grow an organic following and make money online. And my business partner, Trevor, at the time was doing something very similar to what I was doing, and we decided to partner up and launch our current company, Digital Business Accelerator. Now, this was actually a really great idea because within our first launch, we made, I believe, around $15,000 or $16,000 in our first launch, leveraging our 2 organic followings. And coaching was doing really well, and we're getting a lot of great results for our clients, and we're doing pretty solid. But the second roadblock and the second kind of inefficiency took place when we just got honestly too comfortable, right? Like at the time I had over 150,000 followers. I had a pretty big following, and we got too comfortable because we made so much money on our first launch that we thought the next launch and the launch after that would just be just as easy, but it wasn't the case. So this was one of our first biggest dips where we made a little over $20,000 in our first month, and the next few months we barely made anything at all. Now in this case, I did save a decent amount of my money from the affiliate marketing days. So for the next few months, I wasn't in a complete dire straits, do or die situation where I needed to make money, but it was starting to get kind of tight quickly because again, I quit my job a few months ago, and making about 7 to 10K a month is good, but I was also spending a lot of that money and not really being wise with my purchases. I was just kind of spending money, and I was stupid and put all my money that I was making in business also into my personal business account. So having to do taxes that year was an absolute nightmare. And I realized I had spent a lot of money, which I should have been saving, because when it came time for tax season, a lot of that money went back to the government, which even dropped me even lower as far as the money I had in my pocket. So the second kind of big lesson here, while you may be facing engagement dips or just dips in general, not just engagement, but just in life and in business, is just getting too comfortable, right? So like, be mentally prepared to have to always be looking for ways to improve, getting better every single day, 1% better every single day, and not feeling like, oh, I've made it, when, prematurely say I've made it, and let your guard down, and now you've been punched in the face, and now you have to start all over again. So for months, Trevor and I were barely making anything in our business. We scrapped along, tried a few offers here and there, got a few clients here and there, but we really were just in a really tough situation where we're just not generating a lot of leads, a lot of interest into our business, and it was pretty damn tough until we got into this next phase. During this time, we were investing into a couple of different coaching programs, purchasing a few different courses, and it just really wasn't, what we wanted it to be. We were really still struggling. Looking back at it now, like, a lot of the information in those programs were actually really beneficial, but for us at the time, we were just kind of deep in the gutter, and it was kind of really hard for us, but we kept pushing along. We kept our head up high. We kept pushing along until we finally stumbled across something that would really work. And this is actually when I started a completely new TikTok account. Coach Alex Robb started a completely new TikTok account where I was targeting and speaking to a completely different class of people. Rather than helping 9-to-5ers start an affiliate marketing journey, I decided to pivot into coaching specifically, because I looked at it as, well, coaches have money, they have their business owners already. So let's start a new TikTok account. Let's spend a few months creating content, trying to teach them how we grew on TikTok, 150,000 followers. And that was our first kind of big kick into the coaching space. And from there, we were able to pivot that into an offer and actually make as much as 30,000 in our first month with that offer, just teaching people how to grow on TikTok and launch coaching offers, which was pretty fun and exciting. Things were going well until we then got into issue number 3, which was focusing too much on the wrong thing. So again, these types of dips are happening because we would focus and change our focus into something that wouldn't actually be relevant. So going from making $30,000 with your first launch, second month pretty solid. I think it was like 20,000, and then the third month massive dip because we started to change our focus. Instead of worrying about getting amazing client results, marketing and sales, we were focusing on other elements, repositioning our offer, trying to scale with other elements, when we really should have just been focusing on the same thing that was working for us this entire time. So my lesson to you is, whatever is working for you, just keep doing it. Like, oftentimes we are perfectionists and we're trying to make changes too quickly. That was probably the biggest thing that was killing us at the time, and it's still to this day is an issue that I see from time to time, is when we're trying to change too many things too quickly. Focus on the main things that drive revenue to your business and try to avoid making too many big changes at once. All right, so fast forward a few months after that, closer to the present day today, but not quite there yet. At this stage now, Trevor and I are kind of rolling, right? The DBA as a company is rolling. We're getting clients through TikTok, and we started to grow quickly and start to make a lot of money, right? So at this stage, I would say late December 2022 into early December 2023, we were just hitting 50K months like it was nothing, right? 50K month, 50K month, 50K month, back to back months of 50K. We're onboarding clients. We're closing high ticket clients for as much as 6,000 paid in full. Some clients we were working with at as much as 10,000, and things were just going pretty great. We recently had just come back from a mastermind, a self-made mastermind, 6 weeks in Mexico. Trevor, myself, my 2 clients, star clients at the time, and my girlfriend all went to Mexico for 6 weeks. We mastermind, we put together a brand new offer, positioned a new offer for coaches, still targeting the same demographic, but helping them with a different tool and mechanism to help grow their businesses. And after that 6 weeks in Mexico where we were just going crazy, taking calls and really like focusing on the main thing and brainstorming together, coming back from that mastermind, we immediately hit the ground running. Crazy months for our business. It was absolutely amazing. So after about 4 consecutive months of hitting about 50K a month in our business organically through TikTok, once again, we faced another dip, right? So this dip really became a problem because of the sheer fact that all of our leads and all of our client acquisition was just on one platform, and that platform no longer was working for us. There was a couple different issues and systematical errors that we were facing, and that kind of just caused our lead flow to be crushed. And on top of that, we were not doing any proper tracking or monitoring our sales performance or marketing performances at all. And this is the fourth main reason why you're facing so many dips inside your business and you can't really seem to get out of it. Tracking your performance, tracking if you're running paid ads, if you're doing organic marketing, sales, whatever, tracking what's working in your business, documenting it, not just tracking number wise, but also documenting on what's working and why, is going to be so important for you to maintain and be able to look at your monthly KPIs and say, this is what needs to happen for us to hit this outcome and this goal. And we were pretty poor at doing that. We kind of were just willy-nilling it, and we had so many things going on, and we were not focusing on just improving those numbers at hand, right? So once again, after facing those dips and facing these issues, there was a different reason for each dip, and we finally sat down and learned like how to properly structure our business and our personal lives to make it more conducive of consistent growth over time. Pretty hard, it's pretty difficult. It was a 1.5-year journey of ups and downs, but here's some important things to take away from this video. 1, make sure that you're tracking and you're documenting every point of your business and figure out what's working, what's happening, what's causing what to take place, because this is going to be very important, especially any money that you're putting in, figuring out how much of that money that you're putting in is causing direct money to come out. For every dollar you put into advertising, how much money is that generating you? For how many leads that you book through organic marketing and how many sales calls is that generating? Tracking. I can't stress that enough. It's very important for any business. Another very important thing is making sure that you have the right mindset in your business. Your personal life also plays a role in your business life. So if your personal life is a mess, so will be your business life. That's another thing that we had to learn the hard way. When you're, barely making time for eating, taking good care of yourself, it's going to, reflect on your business as well. So make sure your personal life is intact. Use a calendar, use a spreadsheet, use something to document what your day should look like, and prepare the night before to crush the day so you don't, you're not all over the place. You're not facing so many ups and downs inside your business. And probably the biggest advice I could give to anybody is don't give up. Keep pushing along. There were months where we were barely making any dollars at all, barely making any sales, barely generating any profit for our business, but we kept pushing along because you pretty much will find a way, in most cases, stumble across something that's going to allow you to take your business to the next level and actually build structure and foundation, because you will get there if you keep trying, keep pushing along, and learning from your mistakes. That's a pretty big one. All right, guys, so with that being said, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give me a like here, and if you haven't already, subscribe. I'm giving amazing value every single week on my YouTube channel. Twice a week, I'm striving to grow with a lot of value and share a lot of value and make this YouTube channel more valuable with free information than you'd find in other people's paid courses. So give me a like on this video, subscribe if you haven't already, comment down below in this video, let me know what you think, a little bit of a different style, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.